What's good? So I came across a video with Joey Badass talking about practicing semen retention, right? And I appreciate him, speaking on a topic because it's important for younger black males, the boys that's coming up, teenagers and stuff like that, to really hear about this topic from mainstream, artists. He's an actor, to my understanding and stuff like that. And, so he has influence. And why I think it's important and why I appreciated him talking on that topic is because of my own experience with semen retention. Now, what my own experience has been is that I have gained more more focus, more self-discipline, and commitment, and those are, important things, as a man, tapping into, our higher selves and being who we need to be when we show up in this world. Now, as far as, in my growth with practicing semen retention, I remember coming across, seeing people, they did 2 years, 5 years, 10 years straight semen retention. And, at first I'm like, those numbers sound crazy. And I found, other people, trying to go to those lengths. And what I would advise, to people that's starting the journey or whatever, is find the balance for you, the right balance for you. Don't try to go and be somebody else, right? It might be a reason why they made it to 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever. You got to tap in within yourself and find what your spirit desires. What is it for you to tap in to gain that power? Because they might need 2 years where you might only need 6 months. They might need 5 years where you might only need 2, right? Everybody's journey is different. And that's what I had to learn with myself, because I was so caught up in, I need to be doing what I deem as the masters. Like, these people is doing it and they doing crazy numbers. But the mastery that's most important is self-mastery and knowing what the hell myself wanted. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's very important in this journey of practicing semen retention. Now, what I do advise for each and everybody is at least 7 days. If you're going to do semen retention, do it at least 7 days. Right? And the reason why I say that is now I'm going on, research, where they say that, the semen, it recycles, or the sperm, it recycles into your system, that goes into your body, and it helps, give you your power and stuff like that. And so that's why I would say, go to 7 days, and then after that is, you at a plus. Like, now you just bringing in more and more and more into, into your power, into your being. Now, what it also has helped me with is understanding my value as a man, right? Because, I grew up, and I'm sure this is a lot of other men experience, where it was like society, how we see it in the music, how we see it in music, we see it in TV shows, movies, where the value of the man across the board, whether it's, you hearing it from your peers as men or you hearing it from women, is that the value of a man was based on how many women he bedded. Because, if a woman looking at it was, if you ain't bet a lot of women, that must mean you don't have a lot of experience, which means you're not going to pleasure her. The next thing is, you talking about your peers as men, is that, listen, you ain't getting no cheeks. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't hang out with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so it created this over-sexualized society where us men, we feel like we just got to get off. You get what I'm saying? And we got to get, you know, them girls, and we got to get it off, right? And this has taken away from our power as men. And that's why I really believe semen retention is very important, because of the benefits and the changing of the mindset. Because then you realize how foolish that thinking is. And you don't really care about, you know, what these other people got to say. Like, if a woman like, yo, like, whatever her stance is, yo, I don't care. I am who I am. And the same thing, like, with your peers as your boys, like, yo, listen, I don't care what timing y'all on. I know what timing I'm on. And if we gonna hang out, everybody has to be willing to accept everybody for who they are as an individual. And that's important. And that's one of the things semen retention has taught me, you know, growing up in this kind of society and things like that, like practicing it, like having it, like, you know, really mold into my spirit, into my energy and who I am as a man. And ladies, I really support your man if he's embarking on this journey, semen retention, where it's like, yo, don't feel that he's not satisfied because, you know, he didn't ejaculate. Because real talk, in my experiences, the non-ejaculation orgasms is more powerful. It's more powerful, you know, than the ejaculation orgasms. And so, you know, like, support your man. You know, I know, you know, the ego, I know it's like, yo, dang, he not sat. Let that joint go. And men, I advise you, practice this, and you'll see the benefits. You'll see the change in your life. That's my advice. You know, remember, finding that balance is key. Don't try to get caught up. If 30 months, not 30 months, 3 months is what you want to go to, a month, 6 months, a year, that's what you want to go to it. But don't get caught up because you see another man, you know, doing some crazy numbers. You know, comparison, that's violence to yourself, man. Let that joint go, but at least practice it. Do at least 7 days, man, and figure out the number that you want to go to, all right? Hope y'all appreciated the video. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share with y'all friends. You know, have a discussion about it. Really dive into the topic and learn more about it. Peace, family.